This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Oh, boy.
Chaos.
Look at the cluster in that mirror.
And closure.
The Colt's a nightmare.
A massive storm
I don't know.
cripples the mountain. Colin
I gotta get through here to open this up.
fights back
This is just nuts.
to free trapped drivers. And
We don't have time to waste.
a silent killer
We gotta get out of here.
threatens from above.
Just came through. She's all white up there. Roads are getting pretty slick. She's coming down pretty heavy. Yeah, they're calling for 77 meters over the next 24 hours.
Late winter on BC's Coquihalla Highway. And the nastiest season in years.
It don't matter which way you go today. It's snowing at every highway.
Isn't letting up.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
We're nearing the end of the winter here, but I can see everything's building up to the worst storm in years.
You know what? They're still trying to go uphill barefoot.
Tag order, are you backing down?
Yeah, you bet.
Acquiring Towing's Gord Boyd
We don't have to be crazy to do this, but it sure does help.
is just beginning what could be an all-out war
Is that a bike my way?
to clear semis and keep the mountain highway open.
The more it piles up, the harder it is to move. Because it's wet, heavy snow.
With more than 40 inches expected over the next 24 hours, highway officials
That truck there, he spun out.
are bracing for the worst.
Right to pretty well merit. She was snowing. Well, this stuff's pretty heavy.
That hill's just going to get worse and worse and worse.
Tonight's massive storm
It's insane up here right now. Road conditions are brutal.
has drawn Colin McLean into the battle.
There's hard packed snow, there's ice underneath. It's not good up here right now.
Mother Nature is just pounding on us right now. Guys are saying that this is the worst storm they've seen in close to 15 years.
It's snowing like a bitch.
We've probably got a 10-kilometer lineup of traffic. It's insane.
Flashing light behind it in the bathroom.
That's a record trying to get through so I can open this up.
Desperate to reach the wreck
Which way you going?
and get traffic moving,
That's right, up in behind them.
Colin takes matters
Come on, up over that way. Let's go, I gotta get through here to open this up.
into his own hands.
Wow. It's just unbelievable.
If we can't get that backlog cleared up pretty quick, I think we better just shut her down.
On the highway through hell, closure is not an option. It's the ugliest night on the mountain since Colin returned to work for Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue.
Are you rough? All right, buddy, let me just pull ahead. Another day in hell.
We have a gentleman on a tractor trailer that drove himself into the snowbank to avoid rear-ending another vehicle.
Better to be here than in the back of 3 cars.
You have a pin up front?
Yeah, got a big.
This guy's really into the snowbank. I'm gonna have to dig out the tow hooks.
We got a wall of snow, 30,000-pound load. Okay, let's give her a tug, see what she wants to do. All right. Ding, ding, ding.
You can still get by, it's just really tight.
To break the semi out of the snowbank,
I see the light.
Colin needs to come at it from another angle
I'm just gonna pull forward a bit.
and reposition his wrecker across all lanes.
Fastest way for me to get this guy out of here is to angle my truck across the highway. The coast is clear, so we're gonna go for it.
See, this is perfect for me now, actually, if I need to. I've got a little bit of extra working room here. You got a truck coming.
But approaching traffic,
I'm all hooked up to him. Look off into the distance.
That guy's coming. Ah!
forces Colin to move again.
Been up on an accident scene here, guys. Slow down.
You always got to have your eyes open and just kind of pay attention to, you know, what's coming.
Got room there now? Okay, good.
To keep one lane open and avoid any surprises, Colin resumes winching straight on from in front.
One more pull and you'll be out. Hey, Ross! Try and come forward, just a couple feet. Good. Put the brakes on. Perfect. I can get any sweeter than that.
This driver's lucky he's going to be able to drive away.
That's good recovery work right there.
But with this big storm here right now, there's multiple locations where chaos is happening.
All right, breathe.
It's insane up here right now.
In with the good, out with the bad. In with the good, out with the bad. Safe trucking, sir.
But I have a feeling that this is just the tip of the iceberg for tonight.
"5 miles south.
The Colt's a nightmare.
Highway maintenance crews have done all they can
Oh, Houston, we have a problem.
to keep up with the crippling storm.
It's been a very challenging night. Very, very slippery conditions with temperatures as they are.
Oh, boy.
Now, officials make the only decision they can.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best.
Hey, better shut her all down now. Shut her down.
We'll get up to hold all traffic.
So we need to announce it closed.
We are closing the highway down in Hope. They just changed the sign. They just went underneath it. Route 5 closed, Hope to Merritt. Don't bother coming, the 5. They're turning you around and making you go back to Hope. Better find a place to camp then, huh?
We're at a catastrophic situation here. Unbelievable.
By morning,
Completely closed.
the Coke and alternate highways through Hope remain shut down.
The highway's, lifeblood is the traffic that flows on it day in, day out, 24 hours a day. And all of a sudden we go to zero.
I was here last night at 8 o'clock, and it's almost noon, I guess, today.
Just north of town, past the roadblock, "60 miles of abandoned road."
It becomes like a ghost town. It's an eerie feeling when the highway's actually closed.
Icy conditions and a second storm front closing in keep the road closed.
It has been a frigid night for hundreds of people stranded on the Coquihalla Highway. Dozens of trucks are stopped, hoping conditions improve later today.
Down in Hope,
That Flying J is so packed full, there's no way you're going to go.
Oh my God. Wow, I've never seen that many trucks there.
Jamie Davis gets a first-hand look at the storm's impact.
Yeah, it's jam-packed here.
This is unreal.
This has shut down the economy. It's shutting down everything. Like, we've never seen this.
This is just like chaos. Unreal. Nothing's moving. People can't get anywhere. I can't even drive down the street here. It's unreal.
Nobody moves. Nobody's going nowhere.
Unbelievable.
Is any room down at Hope to embark? No. Just a heads up for all you guys heading towards Hope. 5J, everything's booked full, so gotta get a game plan. Lovely.
In Hope, BC,
The whole world is in chaos here right now.
Jamie Davis is gridlocked in his hometown.
Unbelievable.
Both lanes are blocked. Everyone's stopped.
Last night's epic storm, and another on the way, has cut off traffic from entering the Coke from Hope, 60 miles northeast, to Merritt.
Hey, there's 200-300 trucks in there. A lot of guys are losing a lot of money right now.
There are miles and miles and miles of cars and people and traffic that are stuck in this closed highway.
We have people sitting underneath the exit here. We got people way down past the Flying J, and everyone's just waiting.
Hundreds of travelers and transport trucks are stuck between the barricades, trying to make their way out.
Been here for 14 hours now. Good thing we had lots of gas and we had some extra food and stuff.
I started to knit a scarf, so that's how far we got. We thought we might need a blanket because it's getting cold.
Up near the summit, Colin's been working in the closure zone since the storm hit last night.
Are you all right? All right.
You know, Colin's been working up the Coke. He's covering miles and miles and miles of highway.
Okay, just checking on you.
And it's like things will never end there.
I'm so tired now. Hey, for the guys that are stuck up here between Merritt and Coldwater, is Coldwater all cleared off?
In a situation like this, there is no shift change. This is what's going on, and we're the guys that are going to get it done.
We got a couple of guys tangled up Larson Hill northbound.
The Larson Hill is steep, and guys spin out on it, just like they do on the Smasher.
We got a couple of tractor-trailer units that are right up against one another.
I just came by. There's 2 or 3 stuck there too. They can't get by.
A long line of traffic
Oh my.
has cut off access to the wreck.
I'm not going to be able to use my wrecker at all to free these 2 trucks up.
We're gonna figure out a plan here to get these guys pulled apart.
Guess I'm just going to have to rely on myself.
If we swing that back end out, it's gonna crush in.
My plan is to instruct these drivers to listen to me very closely.
If you just come forward, just nice and slow, you're gonna come away from this guy.
So that they can drive their trucks apart from each other.
Turn the wheels as far as you can to the right, and no stick.
If these drivers don't follow my instructions,
Good, perfect, 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 perfect. Whoa,
things are going to get bad real fast.
break it up. Okay, now what about you? Can you turn your wheel to the left? Foot on the brake, release your brakes. When I do this, stop. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is definitely a first time that I've guided the 2 trucks apart by riding on one.
Decent, Jimmy.
Definitely a lot of firsts for me this year up here on the mountain.
Fun, fun, fun.
Colin's truck whispering gets more rigs moving down the Coke.
Larson Hill southbound is go, go, go. There's 5 cars in the ditch.
But the work is far from over.
And a truck, looks like.
Well, the highway's closed at both ends, but there's a lot of people that are stuck in the middle that need some help.
40 miles south, at the roadblock near Hope.
I'm at the back of a very long lineup that goes for a few kilometers up the road, and there's a bunch of kilometers behind me.
Hot chocolate or coffee?
Hot chocolate.
Okay, I'll get you cookies. Good.
Volunteers lend a hand.
So you can see we have hot chocolate and cookies.
People are stranded on the coke. They've been there for hours and hours and hours. This is just people helping people.
This is about as hot as I can get it.
Awesome, thank you.
That's human nature.
At the yard,
So this is still to hit us yet.
Jamie spots another wave of extreme weather heading towards the coke.
The storm has taken over, and we're almost dealing with a state of emergency on the Coquihalla. There's a lot of precipitation right in there that's gonna hit us. We've been dealing with all of the snow, and now they're predicting freezing rain.
Near the summit,
Does anybody have any weather reports?
highway maintenance crews brace for another blast.
We're supposed to start getting 15 centimeters of snow starting this afternoon.
And what about the avalanche dangers?
That's going to be awful.
The fresh snowfall is weighing down on the mountains, raising the risk of avalanches.
What do we got?
Gord's been on the coke.
No. Severe weather, expect rain or freezing rain over the next 24 hours.
Since yesterday's storm rolled in.
There will be avalanches. 3 years ago, we got chased off that mountain by avalanches twice. And right now, we got the same conditions just waiting to happen. So we're not taking any chances. We have a serious issue up here today, and this is a must. As soon as the avalanche warning rises above high, we throw a beacon on. Okay, we're good. We're broadcasting. If we get caught in an avalanche, the beacon allows the searchers to find us. There is a short window where you can survive, but it's not very long. There. Protection is on.
They're afraid of avalanche hazards in there now.
I want to get out of here because of the avalanche warning. Sooner the better.
Yes, Richard. Be right there. Just coming.
Gord must work fast beneath the avalanche zone.
Get in, get it done, get out. That's always my tactic.
To get drivers out of danger.
Every single one of those patches where you don't see a tree, that's an avalanche chute. Always respect something that can kill you.
I gotta get these guys out of the avalanche zone, and I gotta do it now. Okay, we don't have time to waste. Hop in the truck, flash it up.
Just grab them, pull them up 100 feet. Just get them out of the way.
Okay, come on.
We don't want to get caught here.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta do it now.
By late afternoon,
It's really slippery.
the freezing rain that was forecast
The gong show should be starting soon then.
makes a bad situation worse. The hill just turned into a skating rink going down. Now we have water on top of ice. Oh, man.
There are quite a few vehicles. Got a copy?
Dozens of truckers, paralyzed by the freezing rain, waited out, right in an avalanche zone.
We got a considerable avalanche hazard. Where all these trucks are lined up now, they're at risk.
Yeah, they can't park them along here because of avalanche control.
Highway crews need to act.
You are going to case charge? Okay.
Avalanche technicians are called in to do controlled bombing from the ground.
The Avtechs are going to do a bit of a case charge at the summit bluff.
Normally,
On way.
Avtechs release the snowpack from the air.
Okay, we got a little result there.
But tonight, the risk is so high,
He's definitely have a bit of punch.
there's no time to wait for daylight.
We're just doing something called case charging instead of heli bombing. So we're just putting the charge at road level.
Avalanche work going on here soon.
Before blasting can begin,
You're ordered out of the brake check.
authorities must move the rigs out of danger.
No, you can't stay here, no.
When the avalanche risk is up,
Hi there, can you get ready to roll here?
you want to get out of that zone as fast as you can.
We can't let you stay here. We need to clear out the brake check.
They're doing avalanche control. Avalanche work going on here soon.
You're ordered out of the brake check. We can't let you stay here. We need to clear out the brake check.
Minutes from a controlled blast,
They're doing avalanche control.
crews on the Coke must work fast
Can you get ready to roll here?
to move dozens of semis out of an avalanche zone.
So we're going to hold off on any traffic.
As the last rig rolls away, Avtechs transport the explosives to the base of a steep slope.
As soon as you're in position, go ahead.
Then trigger a controlled avalanche.
Yeah, I'm in position here now. Go for it. Perfect. Really good clean out. Very little deposit on the road.
Copy that, thank you.
The blast is successful.
Yeah, you can send whatever you got there.
Okay, embark.
Highway crews move in to clear the road.
It's nice to know that we're not going to have a natural release when we're not expecting it.
"20 miles to the north,
Very slippery up there in places, guys.
freezing rain has turned a steep section of the Coke into a white-knuckle ride.
Top of the hill, everything was just hard-packed sheet of ice.
Colin McLean crawls his way up
The last 2 miles is just skating rink.
to the top of Larson Hill.
Holy, look at this mess. Larson Hill is a complete parking lot. Can't go north, can't go south. I'm just gonna have to dig through the carnage. Oh, no, no. Look at this, man.
That's freezing rain, actually.
The conditions force Colin to pull over
Fire on some jewelry.
and chain up. But even with chains on,
Road conditions are deplorable.
the ice may be too much.
That's how thick the ice is that we're on right now. It's about an inch thick. We're playing on a skating rink.
When you have hard, compact snow and then you add some freezing rain to that, you're dealing with really double jeopardy here.
Colin's been on the Coke for 36 hours.
I am so sick of putting on chains.
The epic storm is grinding him down.
It's been 2 days. I've been up here on this mountain. I just want to get off of it.
Come on. My hands are just frozen.
But Mother Nature's got other plans for us. Okay. We go now. So we're gonna stick around and help her out.
Heavy wrecker backing up Larson Hill in the southbound lanes.
Another operator is also on scene.
On nights like tonight, the competition isn't the competition. We become part of that tow truck wrecker brotherhood. And together we're gonna clean this mess up.
That's a hell of a mess behind us. We got a wrecker coming down. We got 2 heavy wreckers up here all trying to get you guys
on the road. Look at the cluster in that mirror. Even with our chains on, we have to be crawling down the hill at a slow speed. Here we come. Sorry it took us so long.
Yeah, we appreciate all the work you guys are doing.
But the sheer ice is too much for the other wrecker.
Look at. North of the Coquihalla Bridge, those guys aren't moving at all.
On Larson Hill.
Look at the cluster in that mirror.
Colin and another operator are trying to rescue truckers caught on sheer ice.
Buddy just smashed up his new truck. The other operator got into a little bit of an icy spot and ended up sliding into the guardrail. Now my main priority is getting the other wrecker freed up. I'm a bit nervous. Gee, I gotta get James unstuck. I need to get that other wrecker unjammed. The last thing I need to do is put my wrecker in the situation that he's in right now, because if that happens, we're in a world of hurt. This is just absolute chaos. You better be on the top of your game here right now, or the mountain's gonna win. Wow, this is just freaking crazy.
Colin positions his wrecker as far away as he can.
I know that the area he's in is basically like quicksand. It's gonna suck me in if I get too close to him.
He needs to walk his winch line.
Absolutely insane.
Down more than 100 feet of glare ice.
Like, this is just absolutely nuts.
Just trying to keep my feet up underneath me and not fall and hurt myself, and I've never really seen it this bad up here before.
This is insane.
The plan is to have Colin save my bacon. He's gonna swing the front end of my truck back around.
I'm just gonna winch the front out, trying to get him straight here.
Does anybody know what's going on here, or? She's right against the barrier wall.
I got my winch line spooled all the way out.
He punched the nose pokes there pretty hard. Yeah, that's a little different, eh?
All right, just put it in neutral and release your brakes. Try and get it over towards me a bit. Yeah, there you go.
We got the other wrecker back on the road.
That worked just like it was supposed to.
But with the conditions that we're working in right now, it's gonna be a really tough go.
If we're not making it down on chains, there's no way in hell we're bringing these guys up.
By 3 a.m., a grader shows up to help.
It's definitely a game changer. It's gonna break through this ice and at least give us a chance.
They're gonna chew the whole way down here.
With a path carved through the ice,
I'm gonna get all the tow trucks to start towing these guys up in the lane that's been where the ice has been cut.
Colin and the other wrecker can get to work.
We got a lot of trucks here to clean up. You know, pitter patter, let's get at her.
What do you got?
The truck with the lights on.
Yeah.
Is there any chance
we can move him? Yeah. We should keep one of us sort of up at the top of the hill in case any of these guys get into trouble.
I heard people are being pulled up with chains on.
Yeah, copy that. Thanks, my driver.
We're gonna go first gear pretty much the whole way up.
We're gonna try and follow this path here that's been cut by the graders. 10-4.
I'm definitely on my third wind. I just want to get off the mountain.
The next morning, after 3 days of chaos,
We are getting ready to open up the road.
crews get the word everyone's been waiting for
Thank goodness. Woo!
and open the highway.
Everybody's been beaten by Mother Nature.
They're starting to move now.
The clouds have parted, the sun's coming out. People can get back to normal life.
There's cars everywhere, but they're coming through. Open, driver.
3 days inside his truck.
Hammer down.
Colin is finally heading home.
Road's open.
I'm mentally exhausted. I'm physically exhausted. But at the same time, I'm kind of just riding the high of, you know, what we just all accomplished up there.
Ready to dance, baby girl? You ready to dance?
After his first winter of mountain heavy rescue.
I'm the new kid in the sandbox up here.
And a few hard lessons along the way.
Hey!
It's a different beast up here for sure in the mountains. The weather changes in a heartbeat.
Got approximately 5 inches of snow.
Colin adapted to his new role.
He's good!
As Jamie's right-hand man.
Decent, Jimmy, decent!
He did it. Just a first-class guy. He's done a first-class job, and I'm looking forward to working with him next year.
Good job, Jim.
Hey, wrecker operators. I know you don't hear it very often, but thank you for everything you do out here.
No problem, man. That's why we make the big bucks. Drive the fancy truck.
Even for a veteran,
The third morning I watched the sun come up on this hill.
the trip down the mountain can't come soon enough.
This has been 3 days of hell. I think I've gotten maybe 2 or 3 hours sleep at a time. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm cranky, and I want to go home.
627 from Oak Quarry.
But Gord Boyd's replacement
Nothing's moving.
is trapped at the bottom of the coke.
I feel sorry for Gordy. He's been here for like 3 or 4 days.
Traffic that's been waiting to use the coke for days
Let you know when we start to move.
is bottlenecked near Hope.
The highway's open right now, but there's just so many people, nobody's going anywhere in a hurry.
Almost better off to just stay in Hope. Oh, well, we're back up to the cellar right now.
At the base of the Coquihalla Highway, near the town of Hope,
Almost better off to just stay in Hope. There's that much traffic.
Al Clyring's trying to get his heavy wrecker up the mountain.
I feel sorry for Gordy because he's been up here, I think, for 4 days, 3 nights.
to relieve Gord Boyd.
The third morning I've watched the sun come up on this hill.
It's pretty rare for me to spend 3 days up there. But we had the perfect storm. The highways were closed. I knew I was on my own.
That place can chew a person up very easy until you're overwhelmed up and you start just losing your mind.
So you beat your last record?
Yeah, I did. My previous record was 25 totals. This is a new record for me, 30 in one night. I thought that was pretty good.
You know, non-stop.
But I still haven't beat Al. Al did 47 in one night. Gotta try and top that.
You've done good, and I'm proud of you, really. You've done all right. You survived the night, that's for sure.
I'm out of gas.
You take your chains off and go to bed until I come bang on the door.
We got it done. Nobody got hurt, and we're all going home.
Gord's shift is finally over.
Westbound side there's a truck that went off on the left.
And Al's is just beginning.
Clearing on our way up there.
What do we got going on the hill there, fellas?
The highway's completely open and traffic's moving in.
Life is returning to normal for Jamie as well.
Plows are working. The highway's starting to move slowly but surely.
But not everyone is on the move.
Been up here for 2 days, 2.5 days, and my batteries are wearing out.
One stranded driver needs to be saved.
We've heard about a trucker that's been stuck on the coke for 48 hours plus.
The guy we're going to get here probably hasn't eaten for the 2 or 3 days now, so we've got to go give him a hand.
It's just been a hell of a week.
When you're on the Coquihalla for hours and hours and hours, it's almost like being in a prison. It plays funny things with people's minds.
Hey, how you doing?
After 2 cold nights on the mountain, Doug Newrader finally has good news for his family.
Hey, sweetheart. I'm just here with Jamie Davis right now, trying to figure out a way to get me down.
Your family's at home. You want to finish your day, but you can't do that.
She's about as stressed as I am, if not more. Crying on the phone to me, and I've been emotional myself with her.
I'm just gonna try to jump the starter.
But getting him home is tougher than Jamie expected.
This isn't an easy deal, really, you know, it's a tough deal.
The rig's faulty starter is not a quick fix. And towing it out of the pullout around an abandoned B train is another problem.
Honestly, I just want to get the hell off the mountain.
It's going to take some time and be a little bit difficult to get his truck towed. What to do?
What do we got going on the hill there, fellas?
After one of the biggest storms in years,
Traffic's slowing there. It's open both lanes now.
Jamie's up on the coke.
I'm just gonna try to jump the starter.
Trying to rescue a trucker stranded for the last 2 days.
It's just been a hell of a week.
After sizing up the situation, Jamie makes the only call he can.
What's really most important here is getting the driver to a place where he can have a shower, he can get something to eat.
Okay, I'll give you a ride back down and deal with it later.
Get him out of the zone here. We'll come back in a couple hours and get the truck. He's the priority now.
I'm gonna grab something to eat, starving, and my dispatch and company are gonna try and get me home from there. Honestly, I don't want to come back.
After a short ride down the mountain, Jamie and his passenger arrive in Hope.
And you probably want to get into fresh clothes too, eh?
Pretty much.
Hey, partner. I got this extra here, and I got you one of the Flying J showers too for you. So
awesome.
Yeah, so you should be good. And you got a ride coming then, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you'll be good. Cool. I'm gonna go head up the hill and get your truck.
Okay, thank you so
All
much.
right. Have a good, safe trip back.
Yeah.
You bet.
You have a safe day. Jamie went above and beyond. He will never know how much it really hits me.
Drivers look after drivers. You know, it's an unwritten rule. It might be tomorrow I'll need his help. That's the way it rolls.
One of the worst events to shut down the Coke is over.
We've never seen a storm like that in years. You have to just put your head down and get through it. And we did that.
Jamie can return to his yard.
After 3 days of heavy snowfall and, you know, not so nice 3 days, 24 hours a day, the phone's ringing and all the stress with the extra snow, I actually have, like, there's some light at the end of the tunnel, and that's seeing Mighty Mo done. How's this coming?
We're ready for a test.
Mighty Mo is a classic record Jamie brought home last year.
Yeah. It was kind of the rotator of the day, an 850 Homes. It's old school, and so am I.
One of my pet projects has been to get Mighty Mo on the road.
Okay, watch your eyes.
The season was so busy that we really couldn't put the time into it to get it done.
We're getting so close now, you can taste it.
We're winding down the winter now.
We're at the end.
Yep, axles, and it'll move on its own.
Axles, and then paint, right?
Yep.
We're all working together to finish off the last few things.
Cool, let's give her a whirl.
Okay, fire in the hole.
And she's gonna be on the road.
I'm giving him a jounce. Okay. Up.
Way up?
All the way up.
Aha! Yeah!
Perfect. Nice.
That truck hasn't been on the road in 12 to 15 years. Watching it start to move again and work and you know, just touch the controls, that means we're just about there. We're so close. At the start of this winter, I was really focused on downsizing the program.
We just came off of a year and a half of horrible, you know, financial times.
And if it came right down to it, it'd be just me working.
See this? I got this right here. Just jam. March 1st, I'm gonna have to make the cuts.
And then the weather hit, and everybody who was working in our crew,
Want me to jump in there and turn the wheel?
and they just, yeah, I'm on it. Yep, I'm on it. And they did it.
Tow truckers are tough sons of bitches.
We worked on phasing out more expensive equipment and bringing in older, paid-for trucks that can do the job as well.
It's coming good. Dispatch.
We've opened up another location in Chilliwack, and that business is starting to take off.
Okay, I'll get him over there right away.
It's a different game we're playing now. It's a better game. With weather like we had this winter, really the cream rose to the top and the spoils went to the bottom. We've turned the ship around, and we're almost at full steam. In my world, the road goes on forever and the highway never ends. I'm still fine-tuning. It's not over yet.
Next time on the season finale of Highway Thru Hell.
Wow.
A special journey. Jamie explores the history of the tow truck.
Can you imagine a world that really didn't have any tow trucks?
And the origins of heavy rescue.
Just stand clear.
Plus, Mighty Mo
Look at how fast that goes.
roars back to life.
I can't wait to get out on the highway.